Hi guys, in the morning when I was painting the fuselage, I was spraying the bottom, which came out really nice. Then I did a little bit of a spraying on the side towards the top, and if you can see right there, there's a bit of a paint buildup, and I don't know if you can see correctly, but there are some speckles, paint dust that went on the fuselage of this model. I'm not sure if the camera is catching it or not, but it's there. It's like right there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wet sand this area with starting with 800 grit and then going to 1200 grit, and it'll be with a lot of water and very fine sanding, just so that little ridge that built up there, right there, can soften out, and then I can start painting. Because when I'm gonna paint the left side and the top, I'm gonna come right around this area. I want this ridge not to be there, so the paint can easily blend, from the left side to the right side. So once again, it'll be a quick video, and this is for those who think that paint cannot be sanded. But in order to do that, you have to let it dry. I mean, this was done in the morning, and right now I'm almost at like close to midnight. So yeah, about 13, 14 hours, 15 hours are on it. So that means that it's dry enough that it can easily be water sanded. So that's what I'm gonna do now. For that, I have water in the bowl here, but as you can see, this all was wet sand, like the wet sanding was done on the primer, so all the pigments of the gray primer is in this. So I'm going to drain this out, and I'm going to wash the the sanding paper, because that I have used quite a bit. So the grit on it is not 800 anymore, it's about 1000, 1100, maybe a bit of towards the 1200. So I'll use that for the second half, but I'll take a brand new piece from that sheet right there, and I'll use that initially, and then I'll go on to that one. But I'll throw this water out and I'll use the clean water, because you don't want any gray pigments or dirt going onto the white surface, otherwise it'll just ruin the whole thing. So as you can see that I have water sanded the paint, and it's nice and smooth now. I can spray over it, there's no ridge on it, and I also took all the dust particles off from this side of the fuselage, as you guys can see. And I also did the same thing on the tail, because there was a bit of blemishes on the tail, so now tail is all nice and smooth. So this is important to do, because a lot of people think that you cannot sand the paint, but yes, you can, to fix up your errors. And there was a bit of an overspray right here on the nose, so I fixed that around this chin area. So now I can start painting it again, and it'll be nice and even, and there won't be any paint dust or anything on the model, and I can finish it off. I still feel that there's a little bit there. I'm just going to lightly sand that off too. You don't have to put any pressure, you just let the paper do its job, because if you start putting pressure, that's where the problem is going to happen. You're going to cut through the paint. You really don't want to cut through the paint, you just want enough surface to be fixed. And these are the light coats, so that's why paint kind of went onto the primer, but that's okay. Yeah, it's nice and smooth now.